The NBA 2K franchise is widely regarded as one of the best sports franchises in recent years. Throughout the 2010s, 2K was able to give basketball fans a truly impeccable gaming experience. However, in recent years, players have slowly started to have a distaste for the series. And while there have been several videos explaining why this is the case, one reason that is often overshadowed is the soundtracks, a very underrated aspect that made my favorite 2Ks what they are. In my opinion, there has been a noticeable decline in quality in the last few years. So today I wanted to take a deep dive into the downfall of 2K soundtracks. Make sure you guys subscribe if you enjoyed the content, and let me know in the comments what 2K soundtrack was your favorite. For the reasons I'm listing, they go both ways. What I mean by that is each reason will explain how older 2Ks did a specific thing well, and how the newer ones don't do this. I think one of the most noticeable reasons for their decline is the soundtracks are no longer being curated. In my opinion, the greatest 2K soundtrack of all time is NBA 2K13. The soundtrack was executively produced by Jay-Z, who needs no introduction. On the soundtrack, he includes a lot of his own music, and he made sure to make a lot of the songs basketball related, like The Bounce, the title could easily be a metaphor for a basketball. In the public service announcement, he name-dropped several NBA legends like Kobe and T-Mac, the list goes on. As far as the songs he isn't included on, he still keeps the songs very consistent in theme, with the majority of the album relating to New York and East Coast hip-hop. Songs like We Live in Brooklyn Baby, as well as New York-based artists like Nas, Rakim, and Santa Gold. And on top of all this, we have some Kanye in there as well, who is of course Jay-Z's protege. This soundtrack was super consistent and iconic, and I think Jay-Z playing quality control is a big reason why. Other 2K albums did this as well, with artists having control over the playlist. Travis Scott had a lot of influence over NBA 2K19, Drake had a lot of input on NBA 2K17, and most notably, NBA 2K16 was curated by DJ Khaled, DJ Mustard, and DJ Premier. Every single one of these playlists had some artists controlling what was on the playlist, and this allowed the overall quality of the song selection to be much better. With all this being said, let's take a look at the new 2Ks. As far as the last three 2Ks, there has been no big artist curating the playlist. And surprise, surprise, these soundtracks happen to be the most forgettable and, in my opinion, the lowest quality songs overall. I remember hearing songs in NBA 2K21 and I was just like, who the f allowed this song to be played? Another additional point that ties in with my previous reason is an overall theme. For instance, NBA 2K18 was by no means a good 2K, however the soundtrack was one of the few high points of this game, and this game absolutely delivered on this front. While there was no artist curating this soundtrack, the theme was all 90s hip-hop like Biggie, Busta Rhymes, Nas, Mace, the list goes on. This theme tied in so well with the new neighborhood they added, complementing the whole street ball environment. NBA 2K17 had a fantastic summer vibe with songs like Good Times by Jamie XX, Edoso Sono Ki, and Let 'Em Say by Lizzo. This summer vibe fits well with places like Old Town and Sunset Beach in my park, as well as the 2016 Summer Olympics, which also were a part of this game. And as far as the new games go, there isn't really any theme. They kind of just find songs and put them on a playlist. I feel like with the introduction of the city a few years ago, I feel like songs like Empire State of Mind and those other type of big city songs would have totally added to the atmosphere of the new city, but unfortunately they didn't do this. Personally, I feel like this would be a slam dunk. For NBA 2K24, which I assume will have some sort of Kobe content because of the number 24, they should totally add songs that are about Kobe, or at least songs that say his name. I feel like songs like Bean by Lil Uzi and Woodlawn by Eminem would be very easy songs to add. One of the biggest reasons why the new soundtracks are not as good is the length of the soundtrack. One thing about the older soundtracks was that they were all very concise. You would hear the songs often and it would allow the songs to grow on you. And as these songs grow on you, the songs become a part of the game. So when I hear a song like Come and See Me for Once by Party Next Door, I instantly think of NBA 2K17. When I hear Proud of You by Earth Gang, I think of NBA 2K20. Now when you look at the most recent 2Ks like NBA 2K22 and NBA 2K23, both of their soundtracks have well over 100 songs. You could play the entire game for a year and likely never hear a song twice. And with more songs on the playlist, there is a lot higher chance that they'll put some BS on there. I beat the entirety of NBA 2K23, getting max prestige on my team, beating the My Career story, and getting a 99 overall WNBA player just so I could get that nice platinum trophy. I could not name 5 songs on this soundtrack. With that being said, I really think those are the main reasons why the most recent 2K soundtracks are not that good. I provided some solutions and some things that they can fix for next year, so I hope that they follow these things, but odds are I have no influence and likely this will never change. With that being said, let me know what you guys think about 2K soundtracks in the comments below, and let me know if you think they should bring back the older style where they had just a few songs compared to the well over 100 that they have now. That's really all I have to say today, and God bless.